Hello everyone! GameGoddessFee back today with more Ace Attorney! And I have my boy over here. Alright, so yeah, been a long time, Plum. But he had to tell me the case, you guys. I had forgot what happened, but hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate it. We have Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice, Episode 5, Turnabout Revolution. We're still in trial, cross-examining Sarge.
Oh my god, this gonna be bad.
Why?
This is gonna be bad.
May 17th. District Court defended lobby number 3. Right off the bat, huh, Plum? Right off the bat.
Yo.
Right off the bat, okay.
Alright, this is Apollo Justice. Wow. Wow, I knew Mr. Wright would put us a tough fight, but...
Yeah, just when I thought we had him, he turned the tables on us. He really is the turnabout terror.
We can't let him blindside us again. Looks like they've got me again. 3 times in 1 year. That's a new record. That's, please, no more new records or bad puns while you're at it. It's hard enough trying to help you as it is. Roger that. I'll be more careful next time. Thank you.
What's wrong with him, y'all? What's wrong with him, y'all? Let him get his goofiness out. You gotta get his goofiness out.
That. Is what Mr. Wright said true? Did you really pay a visit to Dr. Buff that night? Sure did. Can't remember the exact time, though. All I know is he wouldn't hand over the orb. Someone put in his head that we rebels were dangerous. That's why he threw me out. So the doctor was still alive when Dats last saw him.
Really, Athena, really? We'll still have to prove it, though.
Better brace yourself, son. The next witness's testimony can make or break this case.
That's the slippery.
Yeah, I know. Hey, where's Juicy?
I know. Thought that was so.
No.
She went to go see her dad.
Maybe she's still mad.
More like worried that this trial will create a rift between you two. And that you might then leave the agency.
She has an active imagination. Excuse me, the trial will be resuming shortly. Well, let's go see what new testimony awaits us. Okay, yeah, the goofiness is partly out. It's partly out.
No, it's not. May 17th, District Court, courtroom number 6. All right, court is back in session. Mr. Wright, you said you had a witness.
Your Honor. Your Honor, I would like to call the lone survivor of the doctor's murder to the stand. Wait, you can't mean that Sarge is here? You mean Dr. Buff's reclusive son? How'd you get him to cooperate? Nothing a little persuasion couldn't handle. The poor child only agreed to help if it meant catching the killer. Getting a kid like that to overcome his fear. Now that's impressive.
This must be really important testimony for the kid to come out in public like this. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please call your witness to the stand. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Sergeant Buff at your service, sir!
He's here as the drone? Really?
Mr. Wright, what exactly is the meaning of this?
Past trauma has rendered it impossible for the witness to venture into public. Leaving home was hard enough. It seems leaving the witness lobby was just too much. But I would still like to continue with the testimony delivered via the drone.
I understand it must be terrible to lose one's father like that. But testimony via a remote-controlled toy? Well, let's take things for a spin and see how it goes.
Just who's piloting this show anyway?
The judge sure warmed up to the idea fast.
I think the phrase you're looking for is gave up.
You disappoint me, Corporal Justice!
I didn't get the last word.
Defending the man who killed Baba? That's full-on treason, soldier! I hereby demote you back to private!
Corporal? Private? What's he talking about, Apollo?
It's a long story.
Now then, are you ready to testify, youngster?
Locked and loaded, sir! Ready to rain lead down upon the perpetrator!
Witness testimony, what happened that evening?
Papa met with someone the night he died. I didn't have eyes on the ground, as I'd already mounted my siege defense, but I did hear him arguing with someone in his study. From my window, I saw the one designated Dats getting ejected from the premises. After that, the man lingered around the perimeter for some time. He must have regrouped and killed my papa in the study later. I just know it!
So he was thrown out, but later returned and committed the murder, did he?
Yes, Your Honor. So the man my client saw really must have been the fleeing Mr. Orball.
Objection! Right, you backstabbing no good, but I didn't kill no one! It's the enemy! Ready all missiles and fire!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Capitalist pig! I'll turn you into pork stroganoff! And that's just a taste of my ultimate anti-swine weapon!
Whoa, it fires missiles too?
Yes, well, the witness is all yours, Mr. Justice.
This junk.
Cross-examining. I forgot what it said. What happened that evening? Cross-examination. What happened that evening?
You want me to do it?
Papa met with
Did he already testify or what?
Yes, he testified. We gameplay. We playing the game, bro. Yeah, we know what be going on.
Papa met with someone in the night he died. Hold it!
Your father met with someone? Could you be more specific?
No, I was in the midst of a crucial defensive siege operation.
Right. You're referring to how you don't leave your room, correct?
You never know where the enemy might be lurking outside the siege perimeter.
What about, school?
Oh, I don't go to boot camp. I'm a soldier. A sergeant doesn't associate with rookies still too green to fight.
With a kid like this, I bet Dr. Buff won't be getting any rest in the afterlife, either.
It was very brave of you to come to the courthouse today. But what was that you said about a siege defense?
Oh, that? Well...
I didn't have eyes on the ground as I'd already mounted my siege defense, but... Hold it!
Sarge? So I've always wondered. Who or what are you battling?
That's classified.
Even so, it may be relevant to this case.
Objection!
I don't know if you're the right person to be asking about things like that.
That's right. Such matters need to be handled with a certain delicacy.
Oh, I guess curiosity got the better of me.
You're all talking, no action, soldier! Out on the battlefield, it ain't the number of pretty words in your repertoire, but the number of bullets in your gun belt that counts.
Easy for you to say. You're the one with all of them.
Would the witness please tell the court what he saw and heard that night? I did hear him arguing with someone in his study. Hold it!
What was the argument about?
I heard things like, "Where's the orb?" and "Are you defying dragons really criminals?" It sounded real volatile, like a war might break out at any second.
So the two of them had an argument when Dots came to get the orb. Did you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, I heard them arguing, and then silence.
From my window, I saw the one designated Dats getting ejected from the premises. Hold it!
How was Mr. Orball acting?
Like a conquered trooper, retreating with his tail between his legs.
A trooper? Well, I guess he does dress like he's in the military.
I bet those two would have really hit it off had they met under different circumstances.
Yeah, I can see that.
And so, the defeated soldier was expelled, but that wasn't the end.
After that, the man lingered around the perimeter for some time. Hold it!
That does seem suspicious.
He kept hiding behind trees and telephone poles and stealing the lances at our house.
Well, he couldn't exactly leave without the orb.
I bet he was angry that he'd been kicked out.
He must have regrouped and killed my papa in the study later. I just know it.
Hold it!
But don't you keep your front door unlocked? If so, then anyone could have got in.
That's true. Papa didn't keep our house locked up. He said there was no need because there were only good people in Curran Village.
Yet he ended up dead anyway.
Only a monster could do what they did to my kind, trusting papa. There will be no mercy. I vow swift and terrible vengeance. I'll carpet bomb the killer with everything in my arsenal. Fire!
While I sympathize with you, witness, you will refrain from firing Gatling guns in this court. So Sarge saw that too?
And just when I thought things couldn't get any worse. I wonder why he hung around after being thrown out.
I hate to say this, but if Dats is proven to be the killer, we'll lose the orb to the plaintiff. So our only option is to prove that Defiant Dragons had nothing to do with the matter. Hold on, yeah. So our only option is to prove that Defiant Dragons had nothing to do with the murder. Alright, so I didn't have eyes on the ground as I had already mounted my siege defense. After that, the man lingered around the perimeter. It's probably this one. I didn't have eyes on the ground as I already mounted my siege defense.
Yeah, that.
Put this camera
It
in.
has a camera, so what are you talking about?
Objection!
Sarge! Sarge! Are you hiding something from me?
How dare you question your superior officer like that? You wanna get in on the Stroganoff action with Pig Boy over there, soldier?
Sorry, but I'm afraid lawyers are missile-proof.
What?
Would the defense care to explain?
Miss Simple, Your Honor. Just as he was able to see what's happening in court right now, Sarge was able to see what was happening in the study then. With his cherished drone, of course.
Ah, now that you mention it. And to think the answer was right before our eyes this whole time.
Sarge, you were perfectly capable of patrolling the study that night. So you must have seen something!
Ah! I'm hit! What is this strange new weaponry you're using against me?
courtroom warriors don't use guns or missiles because evidence is our weapon of choice. And the evidence has exposed your bald-faced fib! My truth bomb, Sarge, has stripped your defense bare! Truth bomb? No! Ah! Mayday! Mayday! I'm going down!
I hate this kid so much.
Oh my, are you alright?
Evidence! Never have I seen such fearsome ordnance! Tell it to us straight, Sarge. After all, you want to help your father, don't you? Papa! Yes, you want to find out who killed him, don't you? So please, tell us what you saw that night. It's not what you think. I didn't see anything. I promise. You sure? You seem awfully stressed for someone who didn't see anything. Sarge! You need to answer my question! Get your pie hole, maggot! I'll be a scorching day in Siberia before a lowly private like you orders me around! What's with him in Siberia of all places? Well, if a scorching day is what it'll take, then maybe it's time to turn up the heat. Hey, Athena. You think a therapy session might help?
Well, it could help alleviate some of his anxiety. Plus, I'm picking up a lot of discord in Sarge's voice. That usually means the patient wants to say something but can't for some reason.
And in Sarge's case, I imagine whatever's plaguing him is pretty severe. In that case, I'll leave it to you and your mood matrix magic.
You got it. Your Honor, I believe I can be of help here. Time for a therapy session. Time for a therapy session. Is it, Miss Sykes? Yes, it will help the witness with his anxiety. Maybe even enough to testify. Then by all means, please bring the poor child out into the light of day. Oh, but I assume this will be all right with you, Mr. Wright.
Why not? It's not like we all haven't been through this before. But what are you burning in for, lady? There ain't a place on this battlefield for you!
Objection!
I beg to differ, Sarge. This G.I. Jane's always ready for a fight in the courtroom. And wait until you see what I've got in my arsenal. Analytical psychology. With it, I'm going to blow a big old hole in the armor you built around your heart.
Keep my wife's name! First evidence, now analytical psychology? Where are these WMDs coming from? Well, if it's a battle you want, bring it on! You may have started this war, but I'm gonna end it! Corpse woman sucks!
You got it, Sarge. Time to seek out the agony buried deep in your heart.
Brace yourself!
Emmy.
Stayed in my room with my drone that evening. Why he crying? I heard Dad and Papa arguing with each other. Dad got kicked out, but I saw him still hanging around outside. They had got me confused. I was in my room, so I didn't know Papa was dead until the next day. Let me see. Why is he sad? Crying?
He's always sad. He's a drone man.
Really?
Boy, it's sad. Boy, it's sad.
What, he didn't get angry?
Alright,
Let me see. Let me go to the fourth one. What?
Okay, go to the left one, now look at surprise. Now go to the right one, then look at surprise.
Yeah, I saw that,
The
but
intensity of his surprise went down. Where like seeing your dead father would be way more surprising than seeing some random dude.
oh, yeah, that's true.
Got it!
That's strange. You reacted with shock when you discovered your father's body. Yet you weren't nearly as shocked then as when you saw Mr. Ball. Normally, you'd expect the death of one's father to be much more impactful.
Enemy fire! Direct hit!
That is strange. I wonder what it could mean.
Well, we know he wasn't as affected by his father's death as he should have been. And I think I know why.
Oh?
Oh! Why, Apollo?
You should. Sarge, you weren't as shocked at seeing your father's body as seeing Mr. Ball because
You'd already seen his body!
That's the right one, by the way.
You already slipped. This joint stick is slippery.
It's a slippy, buddy.
Sarge, maybe the truth is, you left your room that night. And that's when you saw it. Your father's body.
But I saw no such thing!
Really? You didn't see his body? Alright then. What did you see?
Look, Apollo, we've lost some noise.
So, just as I suspected, he really did see something. Sarge, please, tell us what you saw.
But... The moment I saw it, ooh, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't stand to lose yet another loved one.
Huh? Am I missing something here? Is that why you weren't very shocked when you found out your father was dead? Because you had already sensed that he was a goner somehow?
Maybe.
Please, Sarge, what was it you saw on the night of your father's murder?
I saw.
What's happening? I don't like where this is going.
No more, please! Help! Mom confiscated your little toy. The battlefield has no place for unauthorized equipment.
Widget! Apollo, I can't continue the session without him. Calm yourself this instant, witness. I hereby order you to submit to your therapy session. What in blazes?
Look at me! I'm judge, jury, and executioner now. I hereby convene a military tribunal.
This thing done went crazy. Look at him. He done went crazy, ain't he?
Yeah. Whoa! This has gone way too far!
Bailiff, arrest that drone this instant.
Ah!
Stop resisting!
Ah!
If you don't come quiet, yo!
Fire! Ah!
Get Widget back right now! Hey!
Phoenix just stood sitting there looking at this happen. Like, oh my god.
What is happening with him? You really did it, Apollo. Whew, finally got him back.
Nice work.
This witness is truly a handful.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Miss Sykes, what's the witness's current psychological state?
Let's see. He's emotionally all over the map.
So his out-of-control emotions are in control of him, huh? Does that mean we can calm him down if we can figure out the root cause?
Yes, so let's see what we can find. Sarge, can you hear me?
Is that you, corpse woman Sykes?
I'm here. Now, I want you to take a few deep breaths. Just try to relax. Try it with me. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
In, out, in, out.
And now, let your emotions take you where they will. Go on. Just let it all out.
All forces, attack!
You must say.
You're so silly. You're silly. I typed it down. I typed it down.
Anyway, that's the least relaxing breathing exercise I've ever seen. They just took me out. Yeah. Oh wait, you want me to read this?
Nah, I already read it.
Is it new? Oh, yeah, I think it's old. I think it's old actually.
That was still hanging around after he got kicked out when I heard more fighting and I got worried about Papa. Info update. So I left my room, but suddenly you want to read it?
I got dizzy and passed out. I remember a flame lighting up the room. And Papa grinning with the light. That's when he must have been killed. If only I hadn't passed out.
That's what you did.
Yeah, you did. So, he has 2 out of control emotions, huh? And all we have to do is find out what's causing them to run wild like this?
Yes, whatever this caused, it should appear somewhere in the mood matrix. Let me know if you think you found it.
Ugh, easier said than done. I suppose you have any ideas on where to start?
Well, I would think about Sarge's personality and his past. Those are the things that shape a person's emotions. You should be able to find something to work with from there.
Okay, that all.
Whatever she said was stupid and it didn't matter. It's the stupid fire, okay? It's the fire. Never look to these characters for hints. They will lead you somewhere. I remember in like that one game, that one game with the Matt Onguard case, Edgeworth said something so stupid, and I was looking for him for help, and it turned out to be the exact opposite. Yes, I'm just saying, these characters don't know what they talk about sometimes.
That's it! Sarge, you were overcome with shock and fear when you saw those flames, weren't you?
Was I?
Yes, just 6 months ago. You and your mother were caught up in an arsonist's blaze. So it's no wonder you were extremely scared of fire.
Yes, that does make sense.
And maybe, just maybe, your subconscious fear of fire was what caused you to withdraw from the world.
What do you mean, corpse woman Sykes?
In the outside world, you were bound to come across all sorts of fire. Candles, cigarettes, even a grill at the diner. Even if it's not that often, just the idea that you might see them grew bigger and bigger until you couldn't shut it out.
I think you might be on to something. Candles, cigarettes, just thinking about them sends a chill down my spine.
Wow, the things I take for granted.
Now I see. I was afraid of the fire. Strange. I didn't even realize it myself.
About that fire, Sarge, can you tell me what it was burning?
Just stay calm and maybe something will come to you.
Oh, I'm starting to remember. It was... It was that relic! That relic Papa was studying. It was on fire!
The orb was on fire?
Mm-hmm. It's still kind of fuzzy. But yes, the orb was burning right in front of Papa. And there, in the flames was... Mama? Yes, now I remember. I saw Mama up here meet the dancing flames.
Wait, what?
Info update.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, but he kind of like the Stir Fox box. The Stir Fox boss. It's just a flying head with hands. That's what he looks like right now.
Really?
What's going on here?
Maybe it's a memory from the fire that killed his mother. You might be confusing it with what really happened when his father died.
So let me guess. More therapy?
Yep, but this time it seems there's an inconsistency in his statements. I just let it go. And I think we should be able to prove it with the evidence at hand.
I hope this inconsistency is the key, Senator, to proving that the relic really is the Founder's Orb.
Okay, it's the last one. It's the last one. And then you present your attorney's badge because you're credible like that.
That's when Papa must have been killed. If only I hadn't passed out. He wouldn't know who did it or when he was killed if he was passed out.
No, it's because we found the Founder's Orb in the cave, right? So, if he died right when he burned it, then he would have had a chance to hide it in the ruins.
So it's the Founder's Orb.
Yep.
Objection!
Don't blame yourself, Sarge. After all, even if you hadn't passed out, the outcome would have been the same.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the time of death. Your father wasn't killed right after you left your room.
What? Explain yourself at once, Private Justice!
You said you saw your father burning the orb, right? But that night, he went out to hide it in a cave. So what you saw, Sarge, was something that happened before your father left to hide the orb.
Ah!
So you see, you didn't pass out right before he was killed. You passed out right before he left for the cave to hide the orb in the ruins within.
So, even if I hadn't passed out...
That's right. The outcome would have been exactly the same. That's because your father, Dr. Buff, was killed after he returned from the ruins. And therefore, Sarge, there's no need for you to blame yourself.
Oh, I see. Private Justice! Can you really say I bear no blame in this?
Why do you ask?
Because the truth is, if I hadn't engaged in my siege defense, Papa would still be alive!
Sarge,
Papa wished nothing more than for me to lead a happy, healthy life. That's why he quit his job and moved us out away from the big city. But even then, I didn't have the courage to set foot into the outside world. And in the end, I failed to make Papa's wish come true.
Figs got a lot going on in his head, I'll tell you that. Who's this? Sarge? That's a
If you want, Sarge, if you want to make your father's wish come true, if that's what you really want, then who's to say it's too late? Why don't you take the first step now?
My first step?
That's right. You can cast off all your regrets. You can stop standing still and start moving forward. You have the power within you. I know from experience. I know what it's like to feel like you do. But only you can decide to take that first step.
If you don't change your tactics now, Sarge, The victory you seek in the war you're waging will always lie beyond your grasp.
I think I understand now. I've made up my mind! As of this moment, I will suspend my siege defense indefinitely!
You is gonna be surprised.
You was in the fire.
He?
That's a girl?
I gotta keep using the same voice. Huh?
You gonna still use the same voice?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it.
Sarge, report for duty! What? I thought you were a guy!
You're definitely not the gruff drill sergeant I envisioned.
You want to do it for real, man? You want to do it for real? Okay.
Well, mama,
I can't do it.
You're so silly. Well, my mama was in the Russian army.
The Russians got deep voices. My mama was in the Russian army.
I was just shocked that went. I can't take it. I was just as shocked, but it certainly explained a few things when I found out too. May I introduce you to Miss Army Buff, age 12. No way!
Careful, soldier. Don't forget I could blow you away at a moment's notice. She's too cute.
So, have you always been in a wheelchair, Sarge?
Negative. Only since I was injured in the fire.
Oh, that was I read it on your anyway. Your voice sounds awfully different from before. My drone features a voice modulation device. It's just one of my army's many technological marvels. Well, you tricked me. I thought some 20-something military fanatic was at the controls. If it's all the same to you, troops, I'd like to continue my testimony. I just remembered something, and this is crisp and clear as a trumpet at roll call.
What did you remember?
It wasn't my mother who appeared in the burning orb. It was some lady Papa had shown me a picture of a long time ago. He said it was the Holy Mother, the founder of current.
Founder Kurt.
Shut up. I couldn't pronounce it. Kurt, what is it?
The founder. The founder of what? Can you say that again?
Shut up. Karanism? What is it?
You got it.
Karanism. She appeared right there. Right in the burning orb.
Huh? What did you just say?
Hey.
No, I was looking at it.
Are you looking at it? Okay.
Bye-bye.
The Holy Mother of Karanism was in the burning orb? What does that even mean?
I have a bad feeling about this. Could it be? Could this explain what Sarge means by the Holy Mother appearing in the burning orb? I'm just gonna tell you, it's still in notes. It's the notes.
Research notes.
Yeah.
Take that!
Dr. Burf? That's a Burf.
Dr. Bird.
Dr. Burf's research notes. What do they have to do with this?
Look at this! The burning orb! The appearance of the founder! This port points to both! Just press X. Down. You gotta go down, down. Up. It's the third line, yeah, that.
Take that!
There's a legend about the orb involving a mysterious riddle. And this song, in turn, is said to contain the key to solving it. If the legend is true, then I believe the answer lies in this part of the song. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. Well, anyone see where I'm going with this? Prayers as fervent as fire. Ah! You're supposed to set the orb on fire? The whole stanza seems to suggest that the founder will appear if the orb is set on fire.
Wait, so the doctor, he...
Yes, Athena. He had solved the ancient riddle of the founder's orb.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Papa was a great archaeologist. So I believe in him, and I want to believe. I want to believe he achieved his long-time dream of solving that riddle before he died.
Well, we won't know for sure until we try it ourselves.
Yes, do it, Private Justice, please. I want to see what Papa was searching for with my own eyes.
Objection!
The plaintiff must object to this.
Objection!
The plaintiff will stand down and be quiet.
Objection!
You don't have the right to set a precious relic like that on fire.
Objection!
Oh, but I do. All I needed was Sarge's permission. Since we still don't know if this treasure is the founder's orb or the crystal of Ami Faye, any ownership rights the doctor had now belong to his daughter. Therefore, you have absolutely no right to stop us.
Very well, Mr. Justice. I never thought I'd be saying this, but you may burn the evidence.
All right, here we go. Well, let's burn the evidence, y'all. Where you get that lighter from? I think Apollo smoked. He was talking about cigarettes earlier. Wait 1 second, Mr. I gotta take my smoke break. Did you come back smell like a... Look!
Apollo, the inside of the orb is melting.
There's something in there. Ah! Dirk! Isn't she? Her garb leaves no room for doubt. It's the founder herself! Face and all. I don't understand! Where he come from?
Right. I can understand.
The greatest of taboos in Koreanism is the depiction of the founder's face. Yet here it is, hidden within the orb!
Founder's orb updated in the court record. Hitting the founder's orb revealed the statue within.
Sorry, Mr. Wright, but as you can see, the issue is crystal clear. This figure is the Holy Mother, founder of Koreanism. And based on that, this must be none other than the Founder's Orb!
Objection!
Be that as it may, Mr. Orbol still may have killed the Doctor! If so, it would render the Orb Transfer Agreement null and void! Don't play dumb, Mr. Wright! The truth of the matter has already been proved! Dr. Buff wasn't killed right after Sarge saw Mr. Orbol! It happened after the Doctor came back from hiding the orb. And you've no proof that Mr. Orbol was still around at that time! Your claim that the Defiant Dragons were behind the crime doesn't hold water. And that means the Orb Transfer Agreement is still perfectly valid.
Phoenix?
Admit it, Mr. Wright! I just burned your whole case to the ground! No!
You ain't got Phoenix?
He got Phoenix.
He's probably gonna turn it back around.
I won? I actually won?
Mr. Wright, would you care to respond?
She was surprised, like, man, did I really have...
Respond? I didn't think so.
Wait, did we just win? Did we actually beat the Turnabout Terror? You're amazing, Apollo!
Don't just stand there, right? Do something! Well... I don't think there's any digging out of this hole. Mr. Attition Wimperson, I think it's time for your concession speech. I have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is the Founder's Orb. The facts don't fib, but you obviously do. How's that for a campaign slogan? Why, you preposterous peasant!
I think this is a good time to wrap up this trial. If both parties have no further objections, I will render my verdict.
No objections here, Your Honor. No You can't do this! The crystal is mine! I'll lose the election if I lose that crystal! I'm sorry, but there's really nothing more I can do. You haven't forgotten about our little chat, have you? What's going on here?
Objection!
Your Honor, I object to the defense's last claim! What? I don't believe they have truly proven that the relic is indeed the Founder's Orb!
Objection!
Mr. Rice, I don't even think you could bluff your way out of this one! What possible argument could you have to claim that this isn't the Founder's Orb? About that... No, of course!
You had to thief for that one.
He can't possibly have hit on something. The defense's assertion is incomplete, and this is why. Their claim that this relic is the Founder's Orb is based on a legend. And that legend claims that the Founder will return when the riddle is solved at last. Right, and that's what happened. The Founder was revealed for all to see. But Mr. Justice, what about the rest of the legend? Huh? According to the legend, once the Founder returned, she would bestow spiritual power onto the person who solved the riddle. You're kidding, right?
Well, Mr. Justice, do you feel a great spiritual power coursing through your veins? No. But receiving spiritual powers and stuff, it's all just mystic mumbo jumbo, right? Maybe so, but you're the one basing your claim on said legend. And what we saw here does not fully fulfill it, does it? No, but... Consequently, you cannot rightfully claim that this is the Founder's Orb! That's the biggest bluff ever.
You must got something on them.
What's gone into him? Why is Mr. Wright doing this?
It would appear that Mr. Wright has lost a few of his marbles.
That couldn't be further from the truth, Your Honor.
In any case, I believe this is a good time for a recess. Both sides will have 20 minutes to prepare. What's up, Yeety? What's going on? I asked that all arguments be ready by then. Oh, and Mr. Wright, you'll do well to wash up and find your missing marbles by then, too.
You want to stop it or keep going?
You want to keep going?
I don't think it'd be enough for an hour if we stop it. It'd probably be like, a few more.
May 17th. May 17th. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Now let's hold on.
I'm reading on your mic. May 17th, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. What's that?
Is that quick?
Did you close the door?
Yeah.
Well, let him in. Mr. Wright is sure acting funny. Mr. Wright is sure acting funny. I mean, he's famous for going out on a limb, but that last assertion was just plain crazy.
It's either a bluff or a Hail Mary. Either way, it doesn't make much sense.
Maybe there's something we're missing here. Although he seemed perfectly normal when we spoke earlier. Oh, goodness gracious, hold on. Although he seemed perfectly normal when we spoke earlier. Paulo, I have a bad feeling about this. I'm going to go check up on him.
What's going on with you, Mr. Wright?
Hey, Private Justice.
Oh, Sarge!
I forgot to mention something. On the night of Papa's murder, a strange thing happened.
Mo? But why are you only telling me about it now?
Well, I didn't say anything before because I thought Papa's death was an accident. But now that we know otherwise, I figured it might be important.
There's still more to this case?
When I left my room and lost consciousness, I passed out right here.
That's right above the coffee bar.
But when I came to, someone was pushing my wheelchair.
What?
I was so scared. I beat a hasty retreat. What? I beat a hasty retreat as fast as my wheels could take me.
Do you know who it was?
No, it was pitch black. Plus, I fled to my room so fast, I didn't even have a chance to turn on the lights.
Maybe it was your father.
No, he would have said something to me. Besides, I have known if it was him.
So then, it could have been your father's real killer?
My thoughts exactly.
But you didn't report this to the police?
It didn't even occur to me.
It's okay. You were obviously still upset, so don't beat yourself up over it. Apollo, this could be really important information. I think the act of pushing Sarge's wheelchair could be some part of a bigger scheme. It's hard to see why else the killer would have done such a thing. Guess I should take her statement down as evidence.
Mommy's statement added to the court record. She fled to her room when she realized someone had moved her while she'd been unconscious on the second floor.
Oh, welcome back, Athena! What's with the long face? How'd it go with Mr. Right?
What should I...
Athena?
Oops, sorry. Zoned out there for a sec. The recess is almost over, so let's go.
What was that all about? Some going on. What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
May 17th, District Court. Courtroom number 6. All right, court is once again back in session. Now, Mr. Wright, about that last objection you raised.
We, the plaintiffs, still believe that the defense has yet to sufficiently prove its case. They claim that, according to legend, the Founder's Orb will bestow spiritual power. Yet the relic in question has failed to do so. Therefore, it has failed its own test.
I see.
He's sticking with that ridiculous argument? Furthermore, even if it is the Founder's Orb, it can't be awarded to the Defiant Dragons. After all, they were the ones who killed Dr. Buff.
Objection!
What are you talking about? That was already proven to be false. There are no grounds for asserting that the Defiant Dragons murdered the Doctor. Well, but I'm afraid there are, Mr. Justice. Your Honor, I would like to present new testimony to this court. Testimony that will show that Datar Ball did in fact kill Dr. Buff. What?
Very well. You may call your witness. I guess Mr. Wright found another new angle.
What new testimony could there be this late in the game? Fellow citizens, it is I, politician, the once and future the once and future representative.
Representative. Got me saying it wrong.
Fellow citizens, it is I, politician, the once and future representative of the people. Jeez, not him again. My client divulged new information to me during the recess. He remembered something he saw, you see. Something crucial to this case. Oh, very convenient.
Witness testimony. That's crime.
It was right around 11 at night, and I was on the mobile meet and greet around the village. That's when I saw Dr. Buff being murdered from outside his study window.
Didn't he say he didn't see anything?
No,
Maybe he had to remember he had to say that he did see it, but he just didn't say nothing because it would affect his political career.
Mr. O'Ball snuck up from behind and struck him on the head. His weapon of choice? A suitcase. A big, strong man like him could easily swing a heavy suitcase into someone's head. You saw the murder as it happened? And you're just telling us now because... I saved the best for last. It's a tactic known to all the political greats. The murder weapon was a complete mystery. But my client's eyewitness account has finally brought it into light.
According to the autopsy report, Dr. Buff was struck in the head by the corner of some object. I suppose that could very well be the corner of a suitcase.
Objection!
But eyewitness testimony isn't the same as hard evidence. Well, I wouldn't worry about that if I were you. What's that supposed to mean? We have physical evidence too. A luminol test revealed. The doctor's blood on Mr. O'Ball's suitcase. Really? But how does that prove Mr. O'Ball used it as a weapon?
Objection!
You should know the answer to that, Mr. Justice. Since you know as well as I that the suitcase is covered in his fingerprints. Ah! I forgot we dusted it right in front of Emma. Ooh.
The Turnabout terror strikes again. This is quite convincing testimony and evidence. Nevertheless, you may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Justice.
Phoenix got him.
Cross-examination.
Right track, I don't like about that.
That's crime.
Alright, so it's just the hurt state. You gotta press it.
Mr. O'Ball snuck up from behind and struck him on the head.
Hold it!
You snuck up from behind? So you're saying the doctor never even realized Mr. O'Ball was there? That's right. He's utterly absorbed in the book. I see. What did you see Mr. O'Ball do next? He climbed up on the bookshelf ladder and dumped a bunch of books down on the body. I believe he was trying to make it look like an accident. But that idiot didn't realize I could see everything from outside the window. One of those statements doesn't feel right. Your Honor, I believe the witness made an important statement just now. The doctor was reading a book.
The crime was clearly visible.
That is an idiot. He would never cover it up.
Nah, it's the doctor who's reading the book.
The doctor was reading.
Hold on, I got you on mute.
Got me on mute. That's a shame.
Well, you wasn't on mute. You was on my mic.
Okay.
The doctor was reading a book at the time of the murder? That's vital testimony.
Very well, the witness will please add that statement to his testimony.
The doctor was standing in front of the bookshelves, absorbed in a book.
And this one, it's that other statement. No, I think it's to the right.
Was I supposed to press him on that one?
Nah, you can present. So we know that he needed glasses. You know. And they was on his desk.
The doctor was standing in front of the bookshelves, absorbed in a book, you say? I'm sorry, but it seems your testimony is completely unreliable. But quite a bold statement. Well, let's hear you back it up. I challenge you to prove that I am anything but 100% reliable. It would be my pleasure. Lately, it seems the doctor's eyes had gotten so bad he needed reading glasses. However, his reading glasses were over on his desk. So you see, there's no way he could have been reading in front of the bookshelves. Ah! I'm sorry, Mr. Attention Wimperson, but I'm going to have to ask you to explain this discrepancy to the voting public. Hi! You what? But I'll explain it, you lowly cur! I simply made a mistake, you see? The doctor was actually sitting at his desk when Mr. Ball hit him over the head. But then the doctor would have been facing him. Surely he would have seen him and tried to run. Dr. Buff was nodding off. I could tell because his eyes were closed and he wasn't moving. Sounds more like what you would do. Then how do you explain the fact that he was struck in the back of the head? Isn't that something that should be impossible from the front of the desk? Oh, about that. He bowed his head when he nodded off. That's when he was clobbered.
So that's what you saw? Well, Mr. Justice, that sounds like a perfectly reasonable explanation to me. Do you have a problem with the proposal that the doctor was struck while nodding off?
No, it's all good, man.
Big problem.
There is a problem. A very big problem. The witness's statement doesn't hold up under the slightest bit of scrutiny. It's not so. Yeah, drop the control.
This thing's so slippery. Is that so? Then will you please show this court what evidence you have to justify this?
Gladly, Your Honor.
Wait a second. Gladly, Your Honor. This shows the problem with the witness's claim that he saw the doctor nodding off. That.
This right here.
Okay.
A diagram of the study?
Mr. Attention Wimperson allegedly viewed the murder from here. And the doctor was allegedly nodding off here. Point. The bookcase would have blocked the witness's line of sight. Why, yes, I believe you're right, Mr. Justice.
Why, yes, I believe you're right.
Ah!
Objection!
The fact remains, my client knew that the suitcase was the murder weapon. You can turn on autoplay mode. You can press the minus button.
You go ahead and press.
Okay. So he definitely has first-hand knowledge of the crime scene. I'm afraid I have to agree with you there, Mr. Wright. But then we have to ask ourselves, from what vantage point did he see the murder? What are you insinuating, Mr. Justice? From what vantage point could Mr. Attention Wimperson have been seen the dozing doctor? Once we determine that, I believe we'll finally see the truth behind this incident. The witness saw the murder from right here! Ooh.
Take that! You've got to be kidding!
But that's...
It is indeed, but everything only makes sense if the witness was there in the study.
Inside the study? But that's the scene of the crime.
I know. Mr. Attition Wimperson, the man who claims to be a witness to the murder, was most certainly in that very room.
I just need to see,
Apollo, are you suggesting...
Mr. Attition Wimperson! Weren't you the one who actually swung that suitcase? Ah! What you're proposing is ludicrous! My client is a small, thin man, whereas Mr. O'Bull has the musculature to pull it off. He has a point. I gave up trying to lift that thing after one go. That's right. He's the only one who could have lifted such a heavy object. Now do you understand? The rebel Dr. Ball is the doctor's killer.
As long as the suitcase is the murder weapon, the suspicion falls entirely on Dats. You'll have to poke a hole in Mr. Wright's argument somehow, Apollo.
Oh, I will, and with his own technique no less. If Mr. Attition Wimperson can swing the suitcase around, we'll just have to consider another way he could have used it as a murder weapon instead. I'm going to turn this case on its head, Mr. Wright, just like you taught me. You talk big, Mr. Justice, but do you have what it takes?
Well, this should be interesting.
Mr. Attition Wimperson's testimony has been filled with one inaccuracy after another. First, he stated that Dr. Buff was in front of the bookshelves. Now he claims that the doctor was sitting at his desk. So where was the victim really when he was killed? Also, where was his killer, and how was the murder weapon really used?
So the important thing here is the position of the victim and killer relative to each other?
Yes, Your Honor. If they were positioned in a certain way, it would be possible to use the suitcase as a weapon without lifting a finger. You can't mean! I would ask the court to recall the study's layout. It's quite distinctive, as you can see. Now, if Dr. Buff was sitting in a certain spot, and his killer was at a certain other spot, the suitcase would become a weapon anyone could use.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Where was Dr. Buff's killer at the time of the crime?
It's like, you see where it says coffee bar? It's a little left to that. Left. Yeah, right there.
Take that!
There. Anyway.
Oh, that's... This should wrap up things nice and pretty for you, Mr. Wright. Pretty? Nice and pretty for you, Mr. Wright. I'm just kidding. I would ask the court to recall the study's layout. But this time, instead of thinking in 2 dimensions, let's think in 3. Only then we could clearly see the killer's method at work. The killer didn't have to swing the suitcase. If he used gravity to his advantage, that is.
You couldn't hear it?
That's right. It was the plaintiff, one politician Wimperson, who used the suitcase. He pushed it from the second floor. And sent it hurling down onto Dr. Buff, who was sitting at the coffee bar. Ah! The psychology book had been at the coffee bar, no doubt. The doctor must have set it down after he'd finished reading it or the like. But his blood got on it, which is why the killer thought to hide it in that mountain of books.
Objection!
That's quite an entertaining theory you have there, Mr. Justice. But there's no evidence that the murder took place at the coffee bar. I'm not so sure about that, Mr. Wright. I'd say that evidence of the murder occurring at the coffee bar exists. The evidence does exist, and I'm going to show you. You are? This right here is proof that the murder took place at the coffee bar. That one book.
This one?
Yeah.
Take that!
The brown stain was determined to be coffee. What's more, it was still a bit damp when we saw it yesterday morning. Ah! One look at this book speaks volumes, I'm afraid, Mr. Wright. It tells us that the doctor was having a cup of coffee at the coffee bar. And that's when the suitcase came hurling down, striking him on the head, causing both his blood and his coffee to spatter onto it. Ah! Ah! Well, Mr. Attention Wimperson? Sorry. What motive could I have possibly had to kill Dr. Buff? And there it is, the final excuse cornered killers are so fond of. Well, the doctor never returned your crystal to you, did he? Instead, he hid it in the cave ruins. Telling him that the Defiant Dragons were a dangerous bunch was such a huge blunder. All it did was make him hide the orb. Your fib came back to bite you in the end. Even worse, the doctor saw the news reports, so he knew the relic was the Founder's Orb. Being the conspicuous researcher he was, he knew he had to return it to its rightful place. And that meant keeping it out of your hands. You were so angry that he refused to return the relic to you, that you killed him with your own hands. Isn't that right, Mr. Attention Wimperson? Ooh, what Phoenix got now? Apollo! Don't! Please don't accuse my client of murder! Huh? What do you mean, don't accuse him? Why would you even say that, Mr. Wright? What I meant was, he's a promising politician with a bright future ahead of him. It's in our nation's best interest to avoid burdening him with the taint of scandal. Say what?
Say what?
Say what? Right, you better do something to change the current courtroom climate, or I'll be charged with murder. And you know what will happen to her if that happens.
You ain't got Maya.
Ah! What's he talking about? Well, I can ponder that later. For now, Mr. Wright, you can't possibly believe that Mr. Arbol is the killer. Are you really going to send an innocent man to prison? I thought you were better than that. Well, Mr. Wright, answer me!
Like Phoenix suspected to a wall.
Yep.
You could say that he's cornering. Mr. Wright? What in the world's going on here? Athena there, she just... If you won't say anything, then... Mr. Attention Wimperson, the defense hereby accuses you of...
Apollo, wait!
Not you too, Athena!
It's just, I wasn't sure whether I should say anything, but during that last recess, when I went to check on Mr. Wright, I overheard something I shouldn't have.
My trust Maya is unharmed.
Why them two, they ain't saying nothing. Them two policemen.
Really? Yeah. Nah, they just like, man, I'm just doing my job, bro. I'm just gonna clock in, clock out. I can't really say, but just remember, if I'm arrested or fail to obtain the treasure, there will be consequences. Consequences of the worst kind, if you catch my drift. Ugh. Relax. All you have to do is ensure I get my hands on that relic. I must deliver it to my benefactor at all costs. What do they want with that relic anyway? That's not what he said, but that's not what he said, but whatever. It's something to do with an old legend. My patron seeks the great power said to be granted to whoever solves its secret. Maya? As in Maya Fey?
Yes, the boss's legendary former assistant.
Legendary former.
What did I say?
assistant.
What did I say?
No, that's what I was just saying. Why would she say this legendary former assistant? That's such a weird way to say it. Anyway.
I thought you said I didn't say it right.
Nah, you did good. Miss Faye's being held hostage?
So it seems.
Why didn't you tell me as soon as you heard this?
Sorry, it's just Mr. Wright. It's just Mr. Wright spotted me before I could slip away and made me promise not to tell you. He said it would make things more difficult if you found out.
As if things weren't already hard enough. So that's why Mr. Wright was acting so strange. I had no idea. This must have been excruciating for him. Think, Justice. There's got to be something you can do.
Mr. Justice, about that last statement of yours, I believe you were in the middle of accusing the plaintiff of murdering Dr. Buff. Would you care to continue?
Back! I'm sorry, Apollo. I'm really sorry.
What's gotten into you two?
They stuck.
They both swim.
If I accused that slime bag, I put Miss Fight. If I accused that slime bag, I put Miss Faye's life in jeopardy. It seems you have finally caught on. I'm far too important to be accused of murder. After all, our nation's future rests squarely on my shoulders. Either I give up or... Once I present that crystal to my patron, my victory is assured. Then one day, I'll become president, and then king. You can't say. I'll have every politician at my command. Now retract your accusation. I can't what? I can't kowtow to him, but the defense would like to retract the previous accusation.
What's his face?
Apollo. Dirk? I don't know what's going on here, but a lawyer should never look the way you do right now. With defeat and resignation written all over your face.
A dragon never yields.
Now keep talking. Even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets go till its dying breath. It glares, it roars, and it latches its jaws firmly onto its prey to the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get to the truth! Dirk, a dragon never yields. He's right. It's all over if I give up now. If Mr. Wright's hands are tied, it's up to me to do what must be done. He saved my neck so many times. Now, it's my turn to save his! Dirk, thanks for that wake-up call. Now that's the face of a lawyer you've got there, son. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I'm going to find a way to save Miss Faye and see that justice is served. It's forehead time! My scumbag is holding Miss Faye hostage to ensure that he gets the orb for his patron. And it seems said patron believes in the orb's legend. Thing is, the founder did appear when the orb was exposed to fire, just as the legend said. If the legend is true, then we've already solved the riddle, right?
Yeah, we had.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, we haven't.
Yes, we definitely solved the riddle, and yet we still don't understand what the part about bestowing power is talking about. I need to rethink this.
Okay, just press now this time, I guess. Press now the other one.
The legend says their founder will bestow great spiritual power when she returns. But if that's true, it means we haven't solved the whole riddle yet. But how can that be? Are we missing something? Wait, maybe the part about the founder returning should be taken literally. But how would it be possible for a dead person to return to the world of the living?
Channeling.
Walkers!
I just can't. Yeah.
So silly.
Oh, I know! There is a way for the dead to return! Spirit channeling! Of course, you'd have to know what the founder looks like first. But the orb was But the orb has revealed her face to us. So what if it's a sign that we should channel her?
You said ghost terminator?
Given the facts, in order to solve the riddle and receive the Founder's power, I need to practice channeling. I need to go under a waterfall.
A medium is needed to obtain the power.
The ability of a medium to channel spirits is the final key to unlocking the orb's secret. That means Mr. Attention Wimperson's patron will need one too. And once that slimy politician realizes that, he won't be able to lay a finger on Miss Faye. Everything's going to be okay, Mr. Wright. Because Mr. Politician Wimperson can't afford to harm a hair on Mr. Faye. Mr. Faye. Mr. Faye. Because Mr. Politician Wimperson can't afford to harm a hair on Miss Faye's head. Huh? Mr. Attention Wimperson! It seems you've chosen the wrong person to take hostage. What do you mean? Your patron seeks to resolve the orb's riddle, and thereby receive great spiritual power. However, only Maya Faye can truly give them what they really want. She can? What do you mean, only Maya Faye? Think about what the return of the Founder really means. We should have considered it more literally. And after all, the orb was made in the kingdom of Karain, the birthplace of spirit mediums. I think I see now. You need to know what the deceased looks like in order to channel them. But in Karainism, depicting the face of the Founder is taboo. However, her true face was hidden in the orb. So maybe the orb is telling us to try channeling the Founder. Exactly. Through a spirit medium, the Founder can quite literally return. And if the legend is true, the Founder just might bestow spiritual power on someone when she does. It's like when Pearls imbued my Magatama with spiritual power. If a human could be imbued with such power in a similar manner, it is said the Founder possesses immense spiritual power. Such a great feat would not necessarily be beyond her. Wait a second! Then the legend is true? Do you understand now, Mr. Attention Wimperson? You are holding hostage the final key to unlocking the orb's secret. And if anything were to happen to her, the riddle would remain unsolved forever! Ah!
Just like, what's going on?
Huh? What? Orb? Spiritual power?
There's always Pearl Faye! I could simply ask her to help! If she wants money, I have plenty to offer!
Yo, Bob Harrison,
She's not the kind of person to be tempted by material gain. And she certainly wouldn't help you if anything were to happen to her cousin. Or maybe you'd like to go ask the Queen of Karain to channel the Founder for you. He could, but he'd probably get executed for requesting such a thing. It's over. Now confess, you killed Dr. Buff, didn't you? It wasn't supposed to end this way!
Mr. Attention Wimperson, are you admitting to committing the crime?
You're my lawyer, right? Do something! It's true that I am your lawyer, and such, it's my job to defend you. However,
defending my client isn't the only duty a lawyer has. There's something else that's equally as important. And that is finding the truth. What? Mr. Attention Wimperson, you have sought to twist the truth in the dirtiest of ways. I was complicit in your hostage taking, but in a way, I was being held hostage too. Even so, there's still hope for me to make things right. And I owe it to you, all to you, Apollo. Mr. Wright, I can't allow a murderer to walk away scot-free. Therefore, Mr. Attention Wimperson, I must resign as your attorney.
Uh-oh.
No! Does this mean I'm under arrest? No!
This really is his first time he's resigning.
Yup. I mean, does Matt Ungrant? Nah, I think he lost that one. Technically, he didn't resign. He just lost.
Well, I've nothing to confess. What? I said I've nothing to confess. I don't and I won't, especially not to a plebeian like you. This guy doesn't know when to give up. Besides, there's no truth to these allegations. I mean, look at the suitcase. You won't find a single print of mine on it. All that means is you wiped them off, taking care to only leave Mr. Balls. As many a great politician has said before me, no comment. In that case, try switching things up, Apollo. Look at the situation from a different angle. Is there really nothing that points to the suitcase being dropped from above? Evidence that points to the suitcase being dropped from the second floor.
Really, Athena, really? The killer pushed the suitcase from the second floor hallway over the coffee bar. That would place him right around here.
Maybe, just maybe. Thought of something, Apollo? I believe this piece of evidence to be connected to the dropping of the suitcase. My father.
And just that's Army's statement.
Army?
Yeah.
Oh.
That appears to be a statement, but how is that related to the case?
On the night of the murder, Your Honor, Miss Army Buff physically left her room. That's when she saw the doctor burning the orb and subsequently passed out. Right above the coffee bar. But with her there in the wheelchair, the killer wouldn't have been able to drop the suitcase down onto the doctor. Good point. However, according to Sarge, she woke up just as someone was trying to move her in her wheelchair.
Someone was pushing my wheelchair.
What?
I was so scared, I beat a hasty retreat, as fast as my wheels could take me.
She must have been in the killer's way and had to been moved. Isn't that right, Mr. Attention Wimperson? And if the killer had pushed the wheelchair with his bare hands, we may yet find the conclusive evidence we need. Exactly. Fortunately for us, that evidence slipped right through the killer's fingers.
only he'd been able to hold on to it just a little tighter. But now, he is neither able to discord nor alter it. Honestly, my piece of evidence wasn't even supposed to be here in this courtroom today. And yet, it looks like sometimes things do get better. But this wasn't supposed to happen! No? Well, too bad, because the evidence that sped away from you that night has come back to haunt you, right here at this very trial! Your Honor, the defense's final piece of evidence is on this person! Perfect!
Really?
Yup, the dead man. Nope, it's our army.
Her wheelchair.
Yeah.
Take that!
That? On the night of the murder, Sarge passed out, only to come to and find that someone was pushing her wheelchair. That's when she fled back into her room. She didn't physically see a single soul after that. Not until Athena drew her out through that therapy session, that is. While the killer was able to wipe the prints on the suitcase off, the same can't be said for the prints that got away. My fellow Koreanians! Well, Mr. Politician Wimperson, try to explain your way out of this one. The podium is all yours.
They need to, just for her, his fingerprints.
Politician, save your current. I am not a crook. My political career can't end like this. I'm destined for great things. Answer me the truth. Huh? What? Wait, really? Oh! Whoa, no way! Banzai! 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 Wait, what? No! Please! Wait! Don't go! No! No, please! Grandpa!
Mr. Attition Whipperson? Are you all right? The bailiff, get him to the first aid station on the double. When they supposed to dust her wheelchair for prints? Well, this was yet another unexpected turn of events. In light of everything that's been revealed, it seems the relic is indeed the Founder's orb. And it seems Mr. Paul Attition Whipperson to be considered a suspect in Dr. Buff's murder.
Apollo, I want to thank you for everything. Thanks to you, I didn't have to keep bending the truth. I don't know what I would have done without you. Don't mention it.
You are amazing today, Apollo!
Well, I couldn't have done it without Dirk.
You have to go through that again.
Yeah.
A dragon never yields.
Even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets go to its dying breath. It glares, it roars, and it latches its jaws firmly onto its prey to the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get to the truth. A dragon never yields. Every lawyer should take that to heart.
As it seems, both sides have no further objections. Would Dirks Satmadi please take the stand? This court awards the orb to the Defiant Dragons per the stated transfer agreement. Alright, Apollo. Should the Kingdom of Karian claim ownership? The matter may have to be deliberated in court all over again. I just hope, or should I say pray, that I am not the judge presiding over that one.
You said y'all crazy.
Indeed, a trial like that might spark an international incident. Still, there are bigger and more momentous things astir in the air. The revolution. Dirk's really serious about this.
This court is adjourned. Where Maya at?
Where Maya at? You gotta find out.
May 17th, District Court. Defendant lobby number 3.
Nice work, son! We've finally broken through the last obstacle to the road of revolution. Revolution. It just doesn't seem real. Yes, well, to think you actually defeated the Fighting Phoenix. All I can say is, that's my boy! Well, Mr. Wright did have his hands tied. Who knows if I'd won if he'd been able to fight me head on.
I see it more like you saved Mr. Wright.
Saved him?
Yeah, remember what he said? He didn't have to bend the truth anymore, and it was all thanks to you.
I don't know about that. Still, I guess it is kinda nice to be appreciated.
Mr. Dirk? Now that the Holy Mother's face has been revealed, are you going to have a spirit medium try to challenge her? I, for one, would love to see the return of the legendary founder.
Yeah, just think about it. Being able to speak to someone right out of the history books. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. What? Why? My face isn't enough. You also need the true name of the one you're attempting to channel. Alright, Pro mentioned something like that. And the founder's true name is only known to the priestess who's been crowned queen. In short, the only living person who knows it is the current queen of Karain, Garon. Oh, so without her help, we won't be seeing the founder anytime soon?
That's no fun. Founder's orb updated in the court record. The founder's form has appeared from within. It seems only the queen knows the founder's real name.
So, Dirk, what will you do now? First, I'll start by tracing the route by which the orb came into Dr. Buffs' hands. Since we now know it was politician that asked the doctor to study it. Isn't he the one who stole it? No, a political nobody like him couldn't get anywhere near the orb, let alone steal it. He must have had inside help. My money is on someone connected to the royal family. Alright, you said something to that effect back in the cave. Whoever it may be, we need to expose their dirty scheme to the light of day. Well, I'm sure Mr. Wright has plenty of information, courtesy of his dirty client. He might be able to shed some light on this.
You could have said that for another hour, for another day.
Yeah, we probably could. We probably could.
Private Justice! That was fine work you did at the trial today. You did your sergeant proud.
Back at you, Sarge! It took real courage to leave your room like that.
It's all thanks to you and Corpse Woman Sykes. With my siege defense over, I can finally sally forth. But the battle's only just begun. One for me, and me alone to fight. Huh? To lose your mother and then your father. What a terrible thing to endure.
Yeah, and being wheelchair bound doesn't help.
Private Justice. I've been thinking. It's about time I stood on my own 2 feet. After all, I no longer have Papa to coddle me.
Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Take a good look, soldier. This is one small step for man, and one giant leap for me. Hold my throne for me, would you, Private Justice?
Yes, sir! What is she up to?
Whoa.
I think she taller than Apollo.
You so silly.
She's standing? What's this? Sarge, you mean your legs? They're...
The doctor told me I was ready to walk again months ago. But if I admitted I could walk, I knew I'd have to leave the house. So I faked it.
Makes sense, but...
I kept pretending I could walk. I couldn't walk. But I know Papa is watching over me now, and I'd hate to disappoint him. So, from this day forward, I'm going to march forward on my own 2 feet.
What a brave kid, trying to move forward like this. Well, it must be so hard this soon after her father's death.
Finna's about to adopt her too.
Yeah.
Alright, that's another one. Don't you ever stop. You just keep on walking. Comrade, stay brave, because there will always be days when you'll want to stop. But I have faith you'll find a way to muster the strength to push through them. Yeah, you can do it!
Hey, Daddy's back.
Mr. Right! What's that look on his face for? Oh, Apollo! Is everything alright with Miss Faye? She's safe. For now.
Well then, we'd better go save her quick. Where is she anyway?
I'm afraid I have some bad news. Huh? Maya's not here in the States. She's still in Karain. And she's still being held hostage by the mastermind behind this whole thing. The mastermind? That's right. Politician Wimperson was nothing more than a pawn. Maya's true abductor is the Kingdom of Karain. In the Kingdom of Karain. What? I don't understand, Mr. Wright. What in the world is going on over there? But as shocking as that news was, it was only the beginning. The beginning of something big. Big enough to shake Karain to its very core. Revolution. I was being swept up in a mighty wave that nothing could stop. Of course, at the time, I had no idea what the days ahead had in store for us. You're right, I couldn't say that for another hour.
Yeah, she did. You did that on purpose.
No, well, we back, okay? We did that.
To be continued,
Okay,
really?
We had to do it. It would have been a whole nother 2 weeks before we did it, okay?
Really?
Got it out the way.
What? Do we have another, we have how many cases after this?
Oh, it's still the same case.
How many, This the last case?
Yes, this is the last case.
Ah, this the last case.
And then-
How many episodes?
Well, it's not the last case. There's another case after this, which is a DLC case. We have 3 investigations and then 3 trials, so 6 left.
Hold on, you got 6 in this current episode?
Yes.
Goodness gracious.
It's these cases I had researched after the fact. These were 2 different
For cases, but they said it didn't flow right, so they mashed them together. So this is technically like two separate cases all in one case.
Alrighty then.
I mean, you could have cut that Athena one.
What if you really wanted to? But okay.
No, it's all good. Alright, I appreciate you all for watching. Thank you, Yeety, for chatting. Everyone else that's watching, I'll let you all go ahead and enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. If you're watching, you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd appreciate if you go ahead and subscribe. And also, if you don't mind, hit that like button for me. I will talk to you all on the next one. You all take care.